Gather round, friends, if you dare. The 1970s weren't just bell-bottoms and disco fever. They were a decade when horror leaped off the screen and clawed its way into reality. Picture this, a world reeling from Vietnam, Watergate, and social upheaval. Filmmakers like Wes Craven, David Cronenberg, and Dario Argento didn't just scare us, they ignited fires that spread beyond the theaters. Censorship battles that silenced screams, controversies that divided nations, and mass hysterias that turned fiction into frenzy. Tonight, we journey through 10 of the most disturbing films of that era, not as a cold list, but as a twisted tapestry of terror that wove itself into our collective nightmare. It all began in the shadows of '72, with a house that harbored unimaginable revenge.
We start with Last House on the Left, Wes Craven's raw debut in 1972. Imagine a low-budget grindhouse flick born from Craven's frustration with Vietnam War footage flooding living rooms. Why not bring that brutality home? On set, the cast endured grueling conditions. Actress Sandra Peabody, playing the doomed Maury, was genuinely terrified during the infamous rape scene, her screams echoing through Connecticut woods as Craven pushed for authenticity. But the real horror unfolded post-production. Censors slashed it mercilessly, over 20 minutes cut in some versions, to avoid an X rating. In the UK, it became a video nasty, banned outright for decades, with politicians decrying it as a moral poison. Audiences walked out vomiting, some demanding reels be burned. One theater projectionist in Ohio even stole the print to destroy it, sparking local hysteria about copycat crimes. Yet, like a vengeful spirit, it survived, whispering that the monsters aren't always in the dark. They're us.
Only a movie. Only a movie. Last House on the Left.
As the echoes of that outrage faded, 1973 unleashed a demon that possessed not just a girl, but the world. The Exorcist. Director William Friedkin turned William Peter Blatty's novel into a cursed production. On set, accidents piled up like omens. A mysterious fire gutted the McNeil house interior, delaying filming for weeks. Actress Ellen Burstyn suffered a permanent back injury when yanked by wires during a possession scene, and 9 people connected to the cast died, fueling rumors of a real demonic presence. Friedkin even invited a priest to bless the set, but the true hysteria hit theaters. Viewers fainted, vomited, and suffered heart attacks. Over 100 ambulances called in New York alone. In the UK, it was banned in some cities. Censors demanded cuts to the crucifix masturbation scene. Mass hysteria gripped communities. Exorcism requests skyrocketed, with reports of possessed teens mimicking Regan. One woman in San Francisco sued Warner Brothers, claiming the film caused her miscarriage. Friedkin later admitted he hyped the curse for publicity, but the panic was real, a collective exorcism of societal fears. The devil's work continued in 1974 with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Tobe Hooper's sweat-soaked nightmare. Filmed in scorching Texas heat, temperatures hit 115 degrees. The cast endured 26-hour shoots in rotting meat-filled sets, leading to real injuries and illnesses. Actress Marilyn Burns as Sally was chased with a live chainsaw, her screams authentic terror. Hooper aimed for PG, but got an X rating, forcing cuts. Banned in 11 countries, including the UK, for 25 years, it sparked controversies over snuff film rumours. Some believed it was real footage. No mass hysteria like The Exorcist, but theatres reported walkouts and threats. One British censor called it the pornography of terror. Yet its low-budget grit, $140,000, grossed $30 million, proving horror could thrive amid outrage. a chainsaw carving through complacency.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
By 1975, the hysteria morphed into outright bans with Pier Paolo Pasolini's Salò, or the 120 Days of Sodom. Pasolini, assassinated weeks after completion, drew from the Marquis de Sade for a fascist allegory of depravity. On set, the young actors endured simulated tortures in a remote villa, the air thick with tension as Pasolini pushed boundaries. Released amid scandal, it was seized in Italy, its producer jailed for obscenity. Banned worldwide, in Australia for 17 years, the UK until 2000, it ignited debates on art versus exploitation. No widespread hysteria, but intellectual outrage. Feminists protested its sadism, while critics hailed it as anti-fascist genius. Pasolini's death fueled conspiracy theories, turning Salò into a forbidden artifact, a mirror to humanity's darkest urges. The fever dream deepened in 1976 with Carrie, Brian De Palma's telekinetic tale of teen torment. Sissy Spacek isolated herself on set, sleeping in blood-soaked clothes for continuity during the prom scene, which took 2 weeks and 35 takes, buckets of corn syrup drenching the cast. Piper Laurie, as the fanatic mother, ad-libbed hysterics so raw, her daughter thought she was truly unhinged. Censors balked at the nudity and violence, demanding cuts in some regions. While not banned, it sparked schoolyard hysterias, reports of kids mimicking Carrie's powers, leading to bans in Finnish schools. Audiences fainted at the hand-from-grave jump scare, but the real controversy was its empathy for the outcast, a hysteria of recognition in a bullying era.
We don't have a date for the prom next Friday. Would you like to go with me?
I've been invited to the prom.
Well, you're not going.
Why? Why Tommy asked her to the prom? What for?
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you...
'77 brought a three-threat, starting with Dario Argento's Suspiria. Filmed in Rome with multilingual actors, door handles were set high because Argento originally planned child protagonists, scrapped to avoid controversy. The vivid Technicolor gore, amplified by Goblin's pounding score, led to cuts in the US for an R rating. No mass bans, but Italian censors debated its witchcraft themes. On set, Jessica Harper endured psychological strain from the surreal sets, including a barbed wire death scene that nearly injured her. Hysteria was mild, fainting in theaters, but its dreamlike terror lingered, a colorful counterpoint to the decade's grit.
I heard you saw her yesterday evening.
She was saying things that made no sense.
She got scared and she ran away. And then she was killed.
A lot of strange things are happening.
They lied to us. Listen. She's the directress. She's here. Susie, wake up.
It doesn't seem to me that they're going out. The front door is on the left. Their footsteps are going to the right, somewhere inside the school.
Maybe we can find out where they really go.
Do you believe in witches?
They are malefic, negative and destructive. They can cause suffering, sickness, even the death of those who have offended them.
That same year, Wes Craven returned with a cannibal clan clash in the desert. Budget woes stretched filming, actors sweltered in Nevada heat, and a baby-eating scene was cut after the cast rebelled. It was too dark even for Craven. Censors hacked away, banned in Australia for years, cut globally for excessive violence. Controversy swirled over its video nasty status in the UK, with parents protesting its influence on youth. No widespread hysteria, but urban legends of desert disappearances spiked, blurring film and fear.
Calling Mayday. Mayday.
Stand on your heads with your thumbs up your ass.
Never see us coming.
There'll be hell to pay now.
Got that for you later, Carrie.
I'm gonna get those bastards.
You kill them all like I said. It's your turn up at bat, okay? So you go and get them.
Fuck the devil dog.
Lynch's Eraserhead in '77 was a quieter storm, shot over 5 years in disused stables where Lynch lived illegally. The secret baby prop, possibly an embalmed calf, remains a mystery. Lynch took its creation to his grave. No censorship battles, but its surreal body horror caused walkouts and nausea. Composer Peter Ivor's murder added a cursed aura, fueling cult hysteria among midnight movie makers who debated its meaning endlessly. 1978's I Spit on Your Grave ignited feminist firestorms. Miyazaki's low-budget revenge tale featured prolonged rape scenes shot in real time for authenticity. Actress Camille Keaton endured grueling conditions. Banned in Ireland, the UK as a video nasty, and protested by feminists like Julie Bindel, who later reconsidered it as empowering. No mass hysteria, but boycotts and theatre pickets highlighted debates on violence against women.
Can't do this to me. I got a family.
Johnny was always faithful to me.
I knew you were gonna like it here.
Until you came along and seduced him.
Stop, hold
on. Finally, 1979's The Brood closed the decade with Cronenberg's body horror. Inspired by his divorce, Samantha Egger licked a fetus prop, cut by censors, fearing it looked like cannibalism. On set, Oliver Reed's drunken antics clashed with the grim themes. Mild censorship in Canada, but its maternal monstrosity sparked quiet hysterias among parents, a fitting end to a decade where horror birthed real-world demons. These films didn't just entertain, they infected society, sparking censors' scissors, protesters' signs, and audiences' nightmares. The 1970s proved horror isn't confined to the screen. It lives in us, waiting to erupt. Sweet dreams.